Hey everybody, happy Monday to you. Today we're playing two games for Subblock. The Chaos Factor was our third patron winner for the day. Thank you people for the host. He decided to donate his time to the other two winners, Yahan and AMA 4043, my wife Andrea. So we're playing Fallout 1 for the PC from 2 o'clock until 3:30 Pacific. And then Human Resource Machine, which is a programming game I checked out for a few minutes from 3:30 till 5. Yeah, and then from 5 to 9 we're doing Metroid Prime 3, trying to wrap that up off the schedule so we get to a point where we only have voted games and Focus Day on the schedule. Hey Serp. Good afternoon. How you doing, Marco? Mega Man? Alright, let's get this thing started. If you guys saw a little bit of the intro there, this game, it looks like they've really kept a lot of the theme and style of the early Interplay Fallout games in Fallout 3 and 4 and New Vegas, which is impressive. I don't know how much of the original Fallout team survived between the release of Fallout 1 and 2 and the transition into Bethesda, if any of the original creators are involved, but it at least seems like they're pretty respectful of the original property. We're going to make a new game. I have never played Fallout 1 before. I have played a little bit of Fallout 3 and had some roommates that played a shitload of Fallout 3, so I've seen quite a bit of it. It looks like you have some preset characters you can pick from here that have some preset bios built in for them. They use the same special stat system: strength, perception, endurance, charisma, intelligence, agility, and luck. You've got skills, just like the later Fallout titles. I might take a look at the create a character menu. I don't want to spend 90 minutes creating a character on stream, so I'm likely going to pick one of these preset options, but let's see what the create a character menu looks like. Hey Yukapo, afternoon. Yeah, so you have a lot of, this is like building a character in a tabletop game, and a lot of CRPGs around this time are like that too. I can put any number of points I want into strength, for example, but if I put all my points in strength, everything else remains average. I can dump some of these stats, so I can make intelligent by dump stat, and then use those points to make your character better at something else. I understand that there's a lot of polish in Fallout 1. For example, if I choose to make my character have 1 intelligence, then a lot of the dialogue in the game changes to reflect the fact that my character is really stupid. So it's kind of cool that they went to that trouble. I can dump the luck, I could dump any one of these stats to increase my other ones. So there's some traits to pick, kind of like the perks that you see in the later Fallout titles, Fallout 3 and so on. I could take Gifted, for example. Would increase my stats, but decrease my skill percentages over here. I could make it so I'm resistant to or reliant upon chemicals for stat bonuses. It looks like most of these things have both a drawback and a bonus. And you can see there's lots of individual stats, many of which are reflected in the later titles. So I'm not actually going to pick any of these skills or abilities here. They give you a lot of things to update here. Instead, I'm going to pick one of the preset characters. Let's go with, we've got Stone, Natalia, or Albert. Let's see what their stats look like. Got good charisma. He's the talking character. He's the strong character, and she looks like she's the all-rounder, but she's particularly agile. Let's go with Natasha. Makes sense. Let's go. And I think I'm happy. I'm just going to leave the skill allocation as it is. Take her. There we go. Right, Cat? This is the original Fallout.
Good. We've got a problem. A big one. The controller chip for our water purification system has given up the ghost. Can't make another one, and the process is too complicated for a workaround system. Simply put, we're running out of drinking water.
Yeah, no kidding. The text is extremely tiny.
Vault. This is crucial to our survival. And frankly, I think you're the only hope we have. You need to go find us another controller chip. We estimate we have 4 to 5 months before the vault runs out of water. We need that chip. We marked your map with the location of another vault. Not a bad place to start, I think. Look, just be safe. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Alright, so like all the other Fallout games, we start in a numbered vault and are released into the world. for some purpose. In this case, it's go get a water purifier chip. Look at the graphics. Have you picked up Fallout 4 yet, Kat? I know the older games are like anything that's scary about Fallout, but like made 100 times worse for someone who's not a fan of the genre. Bethesda's done a pretty good job of taking this really cool IP and making it accessible to a bigger audience. All right, isometric. I gotta click where I want to go. I'm gonna loot this corpse if I can. Looks like there's a dagger and some bullets. Can I just quickly take them? I have to drag them, looks like. Cool. Assume I have to equip that stuff. That's what character we want to go with. Inventory, there we go. Now let's go with the daggers. Dual-wield knives. We've got a gun too. Flares, stim packs, bullets, lockpicks, cool, and brass knuckles. Yeah, I've never played Fallout 3, New Vegas, or 4. I played, you know, I've never beaten them. I've played Fallout 3 for maybe 30 minutes to an hour. Like I said, I had roommates who played it a lot. Now, this game is turn-based combat. You can see down here in the corner when combat begins. It's now my turn, so I'm going to select the enemy that I want to fight. And it's all the VAT system. You'll notice that sound effect is the same in Fallout 3 and 4. They kept the VAT system as a way to reference these older titles that were completely turn-based. But you can also win those games just by... okay, I'm too far away to attack that guy in combat. You could also win that game and never use the VAT's turn-based combat simulator by just shooting things. People were pretty stressed out when they first found out that they were going to make Fallout into a first-person shooter. They thought it was going to ruin it. I think that most core fans still enjoy the titles. They've done a pretty good job staying true to it. Firefly the game. That sounds pretty awesome. Hey D-Rock, how you doing? Okay. And combat is over. Don't think there's anything to loot. Yeah, nothing to loot on the dead rat. This way. This is just a dead end, but we can practice killing some more rats. This is the classic opening to just about any RPG, whether it was a video game or a tabletop game. Killing rats in a little dungeon. Looks like you can pause the map, keep enemies from coming after you and attacking you by clicking a certain button. You want to just kind of look around and explore. I'm more interested in murder at the moment. I'm getting a decent amount of XP for killing them. That sounds pretty cool, so you could make it into EVE Online if you want it to be. Kami. Oh, how was that, D-Rock? Excuse me. I'll probably do a genocide playthrough of Undertale on stream at some point. All right, Marco. Yeah, I think you'll have a good time with it. You get lots and lots of good experiences out of Mario Maker, I think. Worth picking up. If you already have a Wii U, it might be good enough to be a system seller if you can find it on sale. But already the Wii U is pretty reasonably priced compared to a lot of similar systems. Don't feel like you won. That's what I've heard about it. Killing rats. You can see the little like combat log there in the bottom too. Yeah, so I only have so many action points on a turn. Then they get to use their turn and they get to attack me. Just like... I actually kind of like this system as opposed... It's truly turn-based, but you can act more than once in a turn if your stats are high enough. That rat gave me a lot of trouble. Alright, let's end the combat there. There's another rat coming for us. Dude. I guess I could try looting all of them, but I doubt that they have anything in them, you know? See, so when combat is on, like, I'm moving turn-based, so I turn it off and I don't have to worry about that anymore. Yeah, I don't think these things have anything. Alright, let's keep rolling. Check out those bones over there. Mm-hmm. That's how it used to be, Dauber. I really like games like this, Baldur's Gate. Some really good memories of Baldur's Gate 2 when I was a kid. Very well made. Okay, we're out of actions. I think there's a way for me to pass my turn, but I'm not sure. Ooh, that's not good at all. Rat missed me. Eat it, rat. There we go. Right, Serp? It's going to be about an hour and a half of seeing me stab rats in a dungeon, I think. These games are pretty long. Hit the turn button to end the turn early. Gotcha. Thank you, Dauber. You can hit combat to get out of combat. Defeating enemies, you earn 50 experience points. Cool. You'd be doing fine on hit points so far. Right in range. So I picked a character that has high agility, so she gets to swing a lot on her turn, but there's a low chance that she's actually going to be able to kill on her turn. It's a decent dodge chance, which is nice. I'd like to get her maybe one more level so that she's having an easier time killing these things. Cool. I think being able to attack multiple times in a turn is going to pay off a bit later. Yeah, I'd love to see a modern take on this kind of game, actually. There's so many, like, gaming industry lessons that we've learned since this one came out. Even mild things like the way the buttons work in the menus. I'll loot one of these rats and show you what I'm talking about here in a second. Killing rats almost instantly now. Pretty cool. Yeah, so see, if I want to get out of this menu, I can't just click this big done panel. I have to specifically click this little red done button. So just you know, a modern UI designer would say that's not okay. But it's kind of funny to think about how that wasn't really an issue back in the day. Nobody thought about it that way. You see bones. Okay. Nothing actually lootable here, just extra rats to murder. Lego Harry Potter, how is that? The only Lego game I've played was Lego Star Wars, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. That was the inaugural Lego game. They seem to be pretty well-made games regardless. Just tons and tons of them. Alright, let's see if we can get out of this cave here. Can I see what I need to level up? Does that show me? Next level 1000. Oh wow, yeah, that's quite a bit. Good to kill lots of rats if you wanted to just fill that out really fast. I think I saw a print button in the character sheet. Is that for real? Print. No way! In case you really liked your character sheet, you can print it to a little text file and then pop it out. Man, it would have been cool. I didn't have anything approaching a gaming PC when I was young. I was all console. That's all that I had. It would have been really cool to have had games like this at the time. Let's end combat. What does scanner do? Motion sensor is not installed. Give you a lot of little, like, flavor options, like being able to change the resolution on your Pip-Boy. Double click to sprint. Oh, thank you. Good looking out, Dabber. Saving some time. To the west, you can see a natural light. For the first time in your life, you're looking at the outside world. Now, I miss games that did a lot of their, like, almost like a DM describing the area to you. You kind of have to use your imagination. Now, what I don't know, is it going to let us walk there in the world map? Or... Oh, I see. No, there might be, like, world encounters. I thought they marked... Yeah, there's the vault. We just walk straight there. I can see the date moving forward as we walk in the outside world. This is a cool kind of world map concept here. I'm guessing we have a chance to get into encounters in each of these little squares on the map Fog of War. Oh, cool, Serp. Whoa, that's a really big scorpion. Holy crap. Okay, alright. Can we equip the gun instead? .10mm. Yeah, let's do this one. So you can target different parts of its body. Critically hurt for 14 hit points, striking through the tough carapace without pausing. It costs more action points to shoot, sure. So we'll take our turn. He looks severely wounded. Whew. I missed, he missed, then he hit me once and then poisoned me. Crap. Gross. Okay. Victorious in combat. 110 experience points. Can we loot the thing? Scorpion tail. Alright. I think I can scroll through this inventory. Yeah. There's a limit to how much I can carry, though. Let's put our... Let's go in our inventory and equip that dagger back. Rather than use the gun for now. Looks like we can switch in mid-combat if we have to. Let's see how poison works out. I don't know what we do to heal that, if it's even healable in the first place. It was a Radscorpion, not a Deathclaw. Then I'd be pretty dead, I think. Still pretty brutal. Wait, is there a thing here? Hold on. Why is this green? Oh, I got another encounter. I love the concept of having these random encounters out here in the wasteland. Looks like I do recover some health in between these events, though. I need, like, a weapon that has AoE damage. Oh yeah, HD resolution and VSync mod? Right on. Keep that in mind. I don't know if it's worth fighting these things, given that our attack chance is really sucky. We'll see what happens, how much they hit us for. They hit us pretty bad. I think we should run. We might die here, we'll see. Yeah, and we're dead. You were hit for 8 hit points and we're killed.
Your life ends
GG.
wasteland.
Now, see if this is like Star Control 2, where it really is expecting you to be saving constantly. Auto-save is a modern invention. Yep, that's the case. All right, well, we got to start saving all the time if we want to make some progress. Let's start again. I'm not going to use her this time. Let's use this guy, Stone, on the hope that he has a higher hit chance and hits a little bit harder. We're going to try to just book it out of the vault because the, you know, minimal amount of experience we get from each thing isn't really worth it, it seems. Let's equip the daggers. Although his strength is so good, we might want to use the brass knuckles. Unarmed damage 2 to 14. How about the dagger? 1 to 15. I think actually I want the higher minimum damage. Let's stick with the brass knuckles for now. Experience is experience, it's true. %88 chance. We're gonna punch the shit out of these little rats. So I think the character I selected was a little bit more of an advanced character. Maybe she's better in the later game, but now where we want to kill these rats without really having to think about it by punching them in the face. Stone is a little bit better of a character selection for that. A little bit more comfortable with the controls now. I can more easily get into these fights. Yeah, and he does enough damage in one hit that usually wraps up the encounter. Crushing enemies, you're in 25 experience. Let's keep moving. For the first time in your life, you're looking at the outside world. First time in Stone's life. Alright, let's not go anywhere. Can we save? We probably have to do it from inside of a map. I like how you get these little markers of destinations you can visit. Next time I'm inside of a map, I'll save. Got an encounter. Bunch of Radscorpions. I'm gonna see exactly what kind of power they give it. You can save right in the middle of combat, okay. So you can make an unwinnable save. 92%. Punched in the face. No damage. Oh, okay. Because they've got armor, sure. It looks like you can just kind of get hosed in these early encounters if you get an unlucky enemy. Let's try using the gun. Guessing his ability to aim is probably worse than hers was. Oh, I need action points, right? Pass return. Stones definitely has significantly more hit points. This might be one where we load our game and run, because we're not doing enough damage to rock these guys. Let's do exactly that. Alright, this time we're getting the hell out of Dodge. We might try to pick up... Those might be grenades over there? I don't know. Yeah, maybe that's just the expectation that you have to run for more of these fights. This is the way it used to be, these kind of games. You know, there's a good chance that you would get unlucky and just roll an enemy that you wouldn't be able to handle. Guess that's just not actually something you can interact with. It does look like you've got plenty of movement to get away from one of these fights, at least against these Radscorpions. Maybe later on in the game we're not going to be so lucky, you know? Next turn we'll have to exit. Hopefully the other Radscorpion doesn't get an attack off. It uses quite a bit of action points to even reach us. You know, that little D-Pieces sub-block game, Breath of Fire Dragon Quarter, is actually kind of similar to this game's combat style. Interesting. Welcome to Shady Sands. Please holster that weapon while you're here. Okay. So I could not do that. And now they're chilling out. You can get story trapped in Fallout 2? Is that not true for the first game, Dauber? That's super interesting. Could talk to people. Or talking was quite a bit more important in this title. You see a peasant. Ah, that's character, not charisma. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't want to, like, accidentally start a combat with them and kill them, you know? Nice to see you. I just have to walk up to them. You see a rug. Kind of reminds me of like Diablo 1 and Diablo 2. You can't argue as a CRPG by any means. Oh, you just, okay, I see how you clicked them. What's your name? I'm Max Stone. What do you do here? I was a guard for the merchants at the hub. I was shot during a raid by bandits. I've been staying here since the people have helped me recover. My knowledge of the outside world and my experience make me useful here. Let's see. Where's the hub in Junktown? South of Shady Sands, run by several different caravan groups of merchants, the Water Merchants, the Crimson Caravan, and the Fargo Traders. Junktown's a little south and ways west. Smaller, but still a good place to drop in for a drink. It's overseen by a fellow by the name of Killian Darkwater. Cool. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll respond after stream, Kami. Thank you. Yeah, tell me about Radscorpions. They have poisonous stinger in their tail. They're very quick. Aradesh has been trying to find a way to get rid of them. If you feel brave, you could talk to him. Okay. Cool. We don't see your kind of, oh, thanks, bye. We don't see strangers often. We only need them meeting. I'll try not to make trouble. Yeah, so I could fight this guy if I wanted to. Interesting. This game takes inspiration from just about every post-apocalyptic film that was out at the time. There's a lot of Mad Max in here. Road Warrior. It's a dog. Okay. Keep talking to dudes. See what we can find. Maybe there's a shop I can stop by. Marco, not in the way that the spreadsheet is currently designed. I'd have to make a new section for that. So see if anyone else has ideas about adding free play games onto a voting spreadsheet. It would have to be a separate spreadsheet, I think, though. It wouldn't be fair to make it compete with the other games that are going to get played on other days that are going to have a preset time that we beat them, you know? I want to make sure that there's a full system in place that says, hey, we're going to play this for this number of days, and then we're going to stop, rather than just say we're going to play it indefinitely. I'll let you know, though. I'm still thinking about it. Yeah, is Wasteland, so it's a spiritual predecessor in what ways? Is the previous developer of, or was the developer of Wasteland involved in the development of Fallout? Too busy to talk right now. Man, I ain't even trying here.
Greetings. Your business in Shady Sands might be...
Oh man, this guy must be important. He's got voice acting. People are dying of thirst. I need to find a water purifier chip for them to survive.
Wanderer, I shall believe you. For now, you may enter Shady Sands, but be warned, your every move will be watched. Certainly. What do you wish to know?
Love the tubes. What's going on around here?
Ah, yes. Great packs of Radscorpions are killing our herds. We don't know where they're from, and no matter how many we kill, there's always more.
1988, wow. What's the year on Fallout 1? Right.
And now the monsters are attacking my people. Ralzo is trying to find a cure for their poison, but I'm not sure how it goes. Yes. Please, talk to Ralzo. He possesses far more information on this.
Alright, where's
creature
Ralzo?
than I.
Oh, that's cool. You can barter for stuff. What's this? Bottle caps, I see. So I could try to sell some of my stuff to get caps, but we're not going to bother. What about tell me about? I could just type something in. Ralzo.
Yes. Ralzo is our doctor. If it ails you, he can heal it. I would wager he is just a little north of here at this moment.
Oh, perfect. I like games that let you type stuff like that in. You can hit a review button. I can read all the text. Cool, Leon. Let's go see if we can find Ralzo. I don't know if we're prepared to deal with the Radscorpions. Yeah, right, Leon? It's hard because it can be frustrating for a player to not know exactly what the game is asking from you. Probably in this little house up here, would be my guess. Light radius. Let's save again real quick. Seems that this game is pretty brutal. We wouldn't want to die for that reason. Come on, let me in. It's an outhouse. Okay. There's anything to do in here. It might be in this other building. There's a lot of guys in there. Try talking to them. Yeah, that's a cool way to do it. Yukupo, I agree. Don't have 100 caps. Sorry, buddy. Gotta be one of the dudes in here, right? Go, go, go. That's pretty cool, Leon. If you're new to the stream, hey, I'm Marstead. I'm trying to beat every awesome game ever made live on Twitch. I'll be working through a lot of titles during the week. You can check the schedule to see some other stuff on there, like the Zelda series, Final Fantasy, Metroid. Today, on Mondays, we do Sub-Block, which is when subscribers get to pick the games we play. This is from our subscriber, Yahan. I've never played the Fallout series. Played a little bit of Fallout 3 and had some roommates that played a lot of Fallout 3, so I'm familiar with kind of what the universe is like, what to expect. It was kind of cool to come back to Fallout 1 and see how much of this is carried over into the more recent games. Really enjoying it so far. Some of these guys are nasty. So this isn't where the doctor is. It might be the guy who's outside. Try him. No. Yep, sure did. Got killed by a pack of mantises that surrounded me, I think it was, right? I had to make a new character. Said to be north of here. I don't see any doctor, not in that room. We'll try all the other buildings and we can move on. Skip the quest. What's up? Come back in the morning, let us sleep in peace. Oh, is that the problem? How do I go to sleep past time, I wonder? Just noticed it was nighttime. Yeah, that absolutely happened, Leon. I forgot to save. I'm so spoiled by modern games that either have autosave or just have it, they like create checkpoints that are often minutes or seconds before your death. Andrew and I were playing the newer Tomb Raider game, not Rise of the Tomb Raider, but the retitled 2013 one. Can I sleep in the bed? Doesn't look like it. All right, let's get out of here. And that game is very forgiving when it comes to death. Like, you die at any point, it usually sets you back not more than like a minute behind where you were. Which is, it can effectively be the same thing in a game like this where you can save at any time. Like, it means the correct strategy becomes just save constantly. Alright. Oh, so it added a bunch of locations on the map, so we don't want to do that. Well, maybe we do. I don't think we want to go straight to this vault yet, because we're not really prepared to handle whatever lies there. Small building with a series of tents nearby. The inhabitants are dirty and mean. Oh, that's cool. Talking to them? I can talk to this guy. What do you want? Do it elsewhere. Alright. Be that way. So like the later Fallout games, I could go around murdering people if I wanted to. Cool baseline in this song. What's up, dude? Huh. Tough Desert Raider. I imagine that, like, the Vault kid is all 50s and happy-go-lucky about everything. Actually, too bad that they start you right out in the wasteland in this one. I kind of like the beginning of Fallout 3, how it sets you in the vault at the beginning, and you see how it's different when you leave. Hey, what's up, Chief Dude? Tell me your business. I'm an explorer. Great. Alright, I'm glad I saved before I came here. Let's equip the brass knuckles again. And we're probably gonna have to load because we pissed this guy off just for saying, hey, I explore things. I don't have any action. He gets the jump on me, it looks like. Holy crap, 16 hit points. Yeah, they're just gonna mop the floor with me here. That's true. Nice. No more. We'll load our save here.
Not even the
Oh, Dauber, I didn't realize that.
radiated corpse.
Equipping and reloading costs AP. That makes sense, I suppose. I didn't realize that. If we know we want to get into a fight, we'd be best to, like, equip stuff before we get into a dangerous area. Although we have to be careful having, like, weapons equipped going into towns like this. These guys probably would have fought us if we had done it here. Hey, Moral Atheist. Happy Monday. How you doing? Alright, let's go to the vault and see what happens. Might get our ass kicked on the way. What we get? What we get? Raiders? Oh, traveling merchant and guards. Alright. Asian descent. My name's Duke, and I'm headed into Shady Sands to do some trading and exchange some goods. Sure, what do you have for sale? Let me show you. Right, he's got fruit. I need some armor. Iguana on a stick. Bottle caps. Stim packs. Looks like that's it. Nope, I'm good. Sorry, buddy. Try to find some gear later. If you subscribe on Patreon, patreon.com/Marstead, you can add a game at the $5 or higher level. Yeah, it's fine, Moral Atheist. Thank you. Alright, let's see what's going on at this vault here. Whoa. Vault is just a little bit complex. Huh? Small shack is all that remains of this area. Fortunately, your records indicate a secondary entrance to Vault 15 there. Huh. Ah, is that the entrance? This is an old shack. It's barely standing and seems to have been looted long ago. Take the ladder down? Alright. Let's kill some more of these rats. We need some XP. Save. Seems fine. Yes, it is. Two hit points. Punching rats, that's what we do. Punching rats, it's me and you. Yeah, rat's bane, exactly. We want them to walk to us. They tend to waste their turn doing that. Oh, I'm not using my, let's end combat. That's why that first one didn't die right away. Keep our brass knuckles equipped. Yeah, thanks, Dauber. There's the rat. Gets a bite off on us right away. Seems like these preset areas are built to be a little bit safer. You can kind of come here without worrying about dying immediately, like some of the random encounters going to some of the towns. I feel like is it true that if you're not careful, if you overexplore in Fallout, that you will die? Or can you always handle things just by being a good shot with whatever weapon you're using? Probably true in relation to like VATS, but I'm not sure how it applies to the normal gun combat. I'd like to be able to initiate combat. I'm sure there's a way to do that. I just haven't seen it on the map yet. Well, he's gone. Might be able to click this to do it. You can just get a random encounter that can destroy you. Wow. Lesser mole rat. Cool. It hits pretty hard when he hits me. Alright. Killed the lesser mole rat. 65 experience. It's pretty good. We need 1,000 to level up. Nothing worth looting. Let's go ahead and save again, because we're crazy like that. Oh yeah, Leon. Where like you need to have leveled up to be able to handle whatever challenge you're bumping into, it sounds like. Punching rats in the face. There we go. Elevator is damaged. It cannot be repaired. The elevator is not easily descended without rope. I see. Okay, so we'll go look for rope. Looks like this vault has been abandoned for some time. There's a regular rat coming at us? I think so. Can talk to the rat. I see. That makes sense, Leon. Oh, nearby hostile creatures. Oh, we can move. Kind of want to let them come to us, the way the combat works. Ow. Alright. Doing alright? I thought there was another rat around here somewhere. Maybe not. Chair is ruined. Computer's broken. Oh yeah, death claws are still nasty. I heard that Fallout 4 is kind of doing a, what's the word, power inflation, where you start the game with the power armor, and like one of your first encounters is with the death claw, where they're usually like an end game encounter in later games. Okay, so I think we're gonna have to get a rope and come back here so we can check out. Got some XP for coming in here though, so it wasn't all a wash. Killed a bunch of rats, we don't have to deal with them next time. Yeah, very, very tabletop-y vibe. I agree, Dauber. Let's go ahead and keep saving repeatedly without ceasing. You have to fuel it. Yeah, I was reading, there's a gaming thread talking about the whole, like, you know, oh, video game logic, and it's like, I feel like the whole fusion core system is an example of, make sure you separate the game mechanics from the story and the flavor. Like, you gotta have limited cores for powering your power armor, or the game would be too easy. So don't let it freak you out that, you know, you need the cores for one thing and the cores do something else to power entire cities, you know what I mean? Alright, let's go. Already been to Shady Sands. We can go to Junktown. We'll get into some cool random encounters on the way. Really like the world map Fog of War. You're excited to come out here and see what you can discover. Fallout was originally going to be GURPS. Oh shit. Large pack of Radscorpions, and I'm already poisoned. Yeah, let's not fight these guys. We're not strong enough yet. We're a little bit better with a gun, maybe. Not sure like how long poison lasts either, you know? Oh, that's interesting. What's this? Pile of rocks. Yeah, I'm poisoned. Cured in poison. Poison will do damage over a period of time until cured or passes from your system. Okay. Got it. Yeah. I see that kind of post for every game, the whole, oh, video game logic, it's crazy that you know, a pencil weighs as much as a sword or whatever. It's like, no, man, you know, necessarily you have to separate the game mechanics from the flavor in some way. It all can't be one-to-one or the game won't be fun. Like, if you've ever played Dungeons & Dragons with a DM that makes you track food and ammo and stuff like that, like non-magical ammo, you know that it's not always cool to perfectly match the flavor to the mechanics. You gotta hand wave some things. Junktown. Entrance. Alright, I can put it away. Fine. Oh, sorry. Don't worry, I'm not putting down my shooters, nobody. Okay, sounds good. Put it away. No big D. What's up? What's there to do around here? Killian Darkwater store. I'm trading. Gizmo's casino if you're a gambler. Head over to the scum pit. Don't get too rowdy. Gotta be careful being too, like, insufferably nice. It looks like it pisses off some of the hardier types out here in the wasteland. Oh, that's cool, Leon. So you hadn't played Fallout 3 or New Vegas very much? Those will be fun to do on stream eventually, especially I don't feel like I'm compelled to 100% them. New Vegas is the best in the franchise, really. We've talked about that a little bit before. It always surprises me when people call out a Obsidian game as being one of the best ever. They're really good at starting games and not so great at finishing them, like Knights of the Republic 2, Alpha Protocol. But maybe it's that it's great now that it's been out for a while and there's been time to iterate on it. Hey Chaos, how you doing? Watch for Gizmo and his cronies. All right. Speaking of, anyone gives me any sort of warning, I'm going to save my game. Keep that as a reminder. Game's not joking around with its difficulty. They may have been buggy when it first came out. Who are you? I'm Andrew. My job is to guard the jail. What are you doing? Guarding the jail. Have a good day and stay out of trouble. Will do. What's your deal, Junktown peasants? Oh, did you leave a thing out here? Can I find it for him? You see nothing important about this cactus. Darn. They really went to the trouble of, like, describing everything you can possibly click on. It's really cool. It's like playing a tabletop game. You headed back home, Chaos? Gotcha, Leon, yeah. Really, really cool setting. Almost like black comedy in some ways. Some of it's very, very serious. Shift bed, material scavenge from other source. What's up, dude? Tell me your deal. Come back some other time. Honestly, I'm impressed how much of the flavor of this game survived into the Bethesda titles. Like, you think that they would have changed a lot more than they did, but a lot of it was here from the beginning. Oh, there's a good well over there. Check it out. Second. Close, come back later. I gotta see the dock. Out of here and don't come back until morning. This office isn't open at night. How do I make it nighttime? Or how do I change the time of day? I haven't figured that out yet. The two-headed Brahmin cows. Whoa, let's not fight the cows. Yeah, let's not. Can't press the wrong button there. Boston. Other than like traffic in Boston, the road system there is a nightmare. They just kind of built the whole city infrastructure on top of the old dirt cattle paths. There's an XKCD comic about it. Yeah, read the alt text in this comic. I want to try to change the time. Oh yeah, I've heard about that, Dauber. So they were working on a game more in this kind of isometric style, and that's what was cannibalized to make what we know as Fallout 3. Is that right? Man, I want to go like sleep somewhere. Let's go up here. Not much better than 4 slices of your favorite pizza. I don't know very many people who don't like pizza at all. Let me Google how do I change time in Fallout 1. Fallout 1 time hack. How do I sleep? How do I sleep? That's a sad face on Good Old Games. Oh, open your Pip-Boy and click the little bell up top. Okay, hold on. Pip. Bell. Okay, that's cool. Let's rest for... Let's see, what time is it? Rest until morning. Sounds great. I think there actually is a time limit in this game, too. Like, if you let too many days pass, then your vault will... their water will run out and they'll die. I didn't see the talk now, Leon. Gotta talk to the doctor, get her poison healed if possible. Cougar is always fine. Alright, talk to Flash. Sounds good. Gotta see the doc. 8 to 5. Alright. Step outside. Pull our Pip-Boy. Hey Elias, how you doing? Let's do 2 hours. Perfect. There's the doctor. Hey, what's up, buddy? You see Dr. Morbid. Doctor is out. Let's talk to Flash. Why won't the doctor talk to me, dude? The cougar got nothing more to say. Alright. Huh. What are you down here for? See how you're doing. What are you doing? Body parts almost ready to go to hub. Oh, gross. Cutting people up. For Bob to sell to eat. Why do you ask what we use them for? Doc Morbid has best human bodies around, none better. Great. Outstanding. You see a rotund midget. Ah, this game. course it's locked. Do I have like lockpicking? Not very good. Don't be messing with the doctor's stuff. Alright, I won't. I'm gonna go climb back up here. Huh. How do I get back up there? There we go. They prototype Van Buren as a tabletop game. Wow, that's really cool. If the doctor is out, can't even talk to him. I was hoping to come here to get the Radscorpion poison removed, but I guess it's not happening. Try rolling out of here. Check out a different town. I'd like to get into some random encounters where I can at least get to level 2. Maybe we can go back to the original vault at some point as well. See if there's anything else worth checking out here. Anything in this barrel, maybe? No, it doesn't look like it. Alright, we'll save before we step out in case we get into a nasty random encounter. Ever played the original Shadowrun? No, I haven't. Actually, I haven't played any Shadowrun titles. It's kind of like a cyberpunk-y setting, is that right? I'm only, like, peripherally aware of the series. Where did I put that thing? I don't know. You have a lot of time on your hands to be looking closely at this rotten junk. Alright, fine. Give me shit for it. Ah, this is the shopkeeper we wanted to talk to. Cyberpunk with magic. That's cool. Back to Iraq. D-Rock. Open the door. Let's go talk to traders in here. What's up?
Can I help you?
Sure can.
My name's Killian. Killian Darkwater. I'm the mayor of this fine town. And who might you be? Not much up that way except desert and shady sands. Oh yeah, sure you do. And when you were a baby, your crib was as safe.
So I guess they don't expect many like living people coming out of vaults, at least in this area. What's the setting of Fallout 1? Like what part of the country is this one in? Is this California or something?
Don't feel bad. Ain't the worst story I've been told. Well, that's a damn fine coincidence. That's what this store's here for. We got about everything you can need. Let me show you some things over here.
Cool. All right, hope he has some armor. That's what I want right now. We got Desert Eagle, stim pack, lots of bottle caps, and a knife. Nothing I really need. Doesn't have gear. Desert Eagle could be worth picking up at some point. Got the place on the map. That's what matters for now. California and parts of Nevada. Gotcha. Gizmo sends his regards. Whoa. Told me to look out for Gizmo. Try to help him. Don't have my brass knuckles equipped. Target out of range. Move up to him, and let's punch the shit out of him. Need action points. It's a cool little event. Wasn't expecting something like this. If I can save the shopkeeper, maybe he'll help me out. All right. 400 experience points. Nice. For helping him kill the assassin.
Listen,
Rock and roll.
thanks for saving my life. It's a mighty brave thing to do.
Ooh, and I got an extra 250 experience just for winning. That was a cool little scene there. I didn't know that was coming.
But I need proof. You interested in helping?
Is him saying Gizmo sends his regards have anything to do with it?
You have to wear a recorder and tape Gizmo confessing. Or plant this wiretap in his office. Either way,
Cool, 2
We got
paths. Where's Gizmo?
I owe you. Here's the bug in the wiretap.
Where is Gizmo?
owns the casino.
East
named it
side.
himself. Be very careful around him.
Oh, you should pick it up, D-Rock. It's a fun game to play with people you have over. I think that's the best situation for it. If you get people who can pop in TeamSpeak with you, that works too. But I think the best situation is local play. We've had some good luck with that. All right, Gizmo's on the east side. We leveled up. Everything's feeling really great. Can we loot this guy's corpse, or did they already do it? Oh, no. Totally looted. What is that? Hunting rifle? Rock and roll. Take a hunting rifle. I'll probably sell it later. All right, let's save. Thanks, Stopper. Absolutely. Can't forget to loot. I don't know if our character is prepared to either do the wiretap or the other thing. Let's see, where is the wiretap in our inventory? Miniature microphone and transmitting device weighs 2 pounds. Play it for me tape recorder. Plays and records a standard 30-minute high density record it once tapes, weighs 5 pounds. Okay. Finding the bug, I think, is going to be pretty rough. Our character is kind of the strong, dumb type. I was saying during character creation, I love how this game is set up in such a way that, like, you get different dialogue and different events if you make a character that has very low intelligence versus one that has very high intelligence. A lot of work and polish put into it. Hey, Gizmos. Oh, we just saved before we came here. Where is Gizmo himself at? Probably all the way back, yeah. Science, repair, traps, first aid. Guess we could use sneak once we get close. I could just go in there and turn on the tape recorder and see what happens. Guessing that's Gizmo with the tie in the room here. Let's save before we do anything, because I'm guessing whatever we try is not going to go so well. You're mentally disabled if you set your intelligence to 1. That's outstanding. And all, like, the entire game changes as a result, right? Alright, let's try turning this thing on. How do I use the item? Oh, use on, I see. Huh. Alright, hold on. Using the tape recorder instead. Need to find a reasonable place to set it. Chaos is actually the 3rd winner of Subblock today, and he voted to donate his time to the other 2 winners rather than pick a game himself, so we are going for an extra 30 minutes in Fallout 1. I've never played Indigo Prophecy. I played Heavy Rain, which is kind of in the same vein. But I do like those kinds of games. Does nothing. Where would I put it?
What do you want? I'm a busy man.
I'm here to talk about the attempt on Killian's
What
life.
you're talking about? I don't know who you are, but I don't take kindly to strangers.
Recognize this
walking
voice
into
actor.
my office and accusing me of things they know nothing about. Really? He's gonna help me. What kind of help are we talking about?
Same producer. That makes sense, T-Rock. You made one since then, right?
Well, how can I trust you?
Whoa.
All right.
The game is unhappy that I tabbed out for a
To
second.
work for me. You better know that nobody ever double crosses Gizmo and lives to talk about it. You got me.
So I'm hoping that I'm automatically going to record this conversation. I'm going to go back and talk to Killian after this and see if it worked. If it doesn't, I'll have to play around with the settings to see what I'm supposed to do to trigger the tape recorder.
That's easy. I want him dead because he cramps my business.
Can you say that again, please, this time in my coat pocket?
What are you doing for me? You're either real stupid.
Okay. So I gave it away there. I think that I automatically have it. We'll go ahead and load this save. Yeah, I don't recognize the voice actor. Jim Cummings? Okay, yeah. Then that does sound right. He's pretty heavily featured, and I know that voice as well. Let's talk to him again. Let's do all the same thing, but let's not tell him to talk into our coat pocket like an idiot.
What do you want? I'm a busy man.
Attempt on Killian's life. Oh, really? You don't want him dead? Fine. Knife.
I trust you. That's easy. Good. Return with the dog tags he wears around his neck as proof.
Cool. Let's go. He's also one of the main guys that does the inner world. Gizmo motions the door. I'm on my way out, man. Yeah, I think Gazza just said that anytime he wins sub-blocked, give it to whoever else takes it. Let's go back down and talk to Killian. I hope that we have that counted. If it didn't, we can try a couple other things to try to record it. I like that there's lots of branching paths in this. Talk to Killian.
So, did you get the evidence?
I guess I sure did.
Which? Bug or tape? Let's hear it. That's the first time I've been happy to hear his voice. Thanks, friend. Now, time for you and me to take care of the other business.
I want the armor.
Well, thanks again. Well, listen, I'm gonna take the guards and run Gizmo and his cronies out of town. I could use another gun. You up for it? Go
Sure.
to Lars at the guard station. He'll fill you in. Now listen.
Where's Lars?
Well, Lars heads up the guards here. He's a good guy.
Where is
Go
Lars?
talk to Lars.
Guard station.
Oh,
I guess he doesn't know.
I couldn't tell you.
Look for it later. He does every single voice in the Army Men game series? No way. That's awesome. Alright, let's equip this leather armor. Alright. Oh, we look like a raider. We're not going to equip the brass knuckles. Seems like a good idea. We do want to look at our inventory, though, and see if we can level up at all. Here we go, character. Here we go. So it's level 2. We've got, extra skill points is what we do when we level up, sure. So I don't think we can do unarmed any further, can we? Yeah, I think I want unarmed to be our highest stat. I don't want to focus too much on things that we might not have permanently, you know? I could just, like, completely dump it into unarmed, or I could get it up to 100% and then do speech, because I think I want to talk with people a little bit more. I think that's good. We'll leave the other stuff alone for now. Hey, Joe man, how you doing? Let's see if we can find the guard station. I don't know where it is. I think there's a map we can look at, right? I don't have a motion sensor yet. Crash Hotel. Got 500 experience points for getting the confession. I like how they give you custom quest rewards. Let's go all the way up and go back into his area. Someone in chat knows where the guard station is in town. I'll take the help. Just feel like that's a pretty efficient use of our time. So far, anyway. Yeah, Jim Cummings, you might know, he does the In a World movie trailer voice, along with several other voice actors. You see a member of the Skulls Gang. What's up? One and only Junktown gang. We've got the run of the streets and we rule the city at night. I'll leave you guys alone. Leave you to the whole thing. Sounds like you gotta do some grinding for a genocide run, right? Is this the guardhouse, maybe? There's only one guy in here. I expect there'd be more dudes. Doing whatever I want. What I'm doing in here. Let's also see it being on the same map. Really happy for her to get rid of that damn dog. Why? It won't let us back into our house. Isn't it your dog? Was the pet of a traveler. When the traveler died, this damn dog just plopped its furry ass down on my doorstep and wouldn't leave. Oh man, is this gonna be dog meat? I'll talk to it, see what happens. I don't want to kill the dog. That seems horrible. Maybe I have to get it some meat to feed it or something. Could see that being the solution for later. Definitely not going to kill some random poor dog. Yeah, that might be dog meat in this game. I think they ended up having dog meat in most of the titles. There's a scum pit. It's not the guardhouse. I guess the guardhouse could be in the entrance too. Let's see what this area up here is. Boxing matches at 2 o'clock every day. Don't have the time to talk to me. Try going down to the first area. We haven't been there in a bit. Every Fallout has a dog meat. Is there a dog meat in Wasteland as well? Anyone's played that one? I don't know if you guys ever played this really bad Sega CD game called Sewer Shark. I think it was a launch title for the Sega CD. But one of the things that the captain in that game would constantly call you dog meat. Whenever I hear that name, I think of Sewer Shark. One of the first video games that used, like, or at least console video games anyway, that used recorded footage for everything. So it might be a good idea at some point for us to kill Dr. Morbid and his, like, Flesh Brigade. That doesn't seem like the best thing in the world. Right, let's see if we can find the guardhouse. Oh, you get Rex instead of dog meat in New Vegas. I guess you always have a dog, or have access to a dog in some way. I remember the original dog meat in Fallout 3 was really hard. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Let's do it, indeed. Yeah, I guess I could have equipped a weapon before I did this. Need action points, okay. We'll see, I saved right before this, so I can always come back. Ow, my ribs. It's a lot of range, seriously? No damage. Tripled his leg. He might be too armored. We might need to like focus on killing the main guy if we attempt this again and load our save. 2 hit points. It's not a lot. Okay, Ezo's down. Let's go get close up to this guy and start punching him. That's all of our action points for the turn. Cyborg dog. No, that's pretty sweet. I might not be able to melee him. Oh, I guess I can. Melee his desk. Is that it? Alright. I didn't do much, but got to participate. 500 caps, you're always welcome in Junktown. Looks like they were fine. I didn't really take all that much damage in it, so... I just punched a guy in the head a couple times. Alright, now, I think I might go try to deal with this whole Dr. Morbid situation. I'll save before we start it. Might be nice to get a little bit more XP. If you're new to the stream, hey, I'm Marstead. I'm trying to beat every awesome game ever made live on Twitch. You check the schedule, you can see some of the other titles right now include Zelda. We just wrapped up Final Fantasy X. We're working on Metroid later today. There's going to be some Uncharted later this week. If that's your bag, we're happy to see you back. If you're just here for Fallout, this is one of our subscribers picked this as the game for the week, Yahan. I will likely return next time he gets picked for sub week, and I really am enjoying Fallout so far, so I wouldn't be surprised if we got to it sooner rather than later on the voting spreadsheet. Oh, I can go back and loot? That's a good idea. There's just a corpse sitting there that I can go grab. If so, I may as well go do it. Speedruns of Fallout 1 are an hour and 10 minutes? Wow. That's really impressive. Come on. Heck yeah, so maybe I shouldn't have grabbed the leather armor. Stupid townsfolk not looting their own corpses. Oh, Undertale Genocide is an hour. Is there a speedrun for Fallout 1? I wonder if it's like RNG manipulation to get really lucky spawns and random encounters and the like. Bottle caps. Let's do all. Perfect. You didn't have any art, so that's good. Guana on a stick, bottle caps, bullets, and a mouser. At some point I'm gonna have to find a place where I can store some of this stuff. Alright, cool. So right now, Ben is standing right in front of the chat. Never seen him do that before. But he's chosen to sit right there. Let me check on my laptop to sit. 6 minutes, 58 seconds. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, I wonder what the RNG seed is in this game, too. It's always interesting to me. Man, cat cam might happen. I'm probably gonna wait until after we move because I want to like set everything up in advance to, like I added streaming to this apartment maybe a year and a half after we moved here. Whenever we move to the next place, I'll try to pick a spot to start doing it with streaming in mind, so we can set up something that would make sense for a cat cam. I'll probably be sitting there most of the time. We'll see. I do have a new webcam that I'm running right now, so I have an extra one. I'm just going to find a way to put it. I think there's a way to set up a chat command in my bot where you can put in a command and it'll change sources in OBS. But I have to get that all rigged up, and I'd probably have to get it so that it's limited usage and that it automatically reverts to the normal camera. Yeah, I need some help. You're slightly wounded. Know about you and Iguana Bob, you filthy butcher. What conversation with your troll? Because I could just kill him. Nice weather we're having. Uh-huh. Try going back down and talking. Hey, dude. You're a little slow, aren't you? Quantum Man Bob send you. He happy, lots of good meat. Yeah, I don't want to hurt this guy. He doesn't seem like a bad guy. I do want to hurt the doctor, though. He does seem like a bad guy. That's crazy, Diver. That's probably really fun to watch, though. Can I activate combat without having pissed him off? Maybe if I equip a weapon, I can. Save just before this. We should be okay. I don't think it would be in here. Oh, I can quickly switch that off and on. Okay, that's good to know. No checkpoints either. Wow. Yeah, if anyone in chat knows how I go about initiating combat, I just want to like start killing this guy, but it's locked out at the moment. I try loading the game and talking to him again. We did say it right out here. Let's try that quick. He just tells me to leave. Look your weapon with... Okay, sure. Let's try it. Oh, I see. Thank you, Dauber. Appreciate that. He went and hid. Maybe we shouldn't start by attacking him next time. Eight points to the face. Thank you. I don't think I've got enough to punch him here. Yeah, I need 3 action points to punch. He's gonna keep running. Yeah, I don't know, Spiky. Chatty's acting up today. I might have to dork around with it. I've noticed a couple of the badges are missing. I'll take a look at it after stream today. Human Resource Machine is a programming game that Andrea found out about that she wanted me to check out. I haven't played it before. I played it for, well, like 5 minutes before stream today to make sure that it worked. It looked pretty cool. Kind of thing that I'd want my kid to play, you know, to get a intuition for how programming works. And then we died. It's a good time to switch, though. We did just save before that. Fallout 1's really cool. I had heard that it was kind of an isometric style. I had seen screenshots before, but I didn't realize how it played. It looks like a lot of fun. It reminds me a lot of like Baldur's Gate 2. It'll be cool when we revisit this in the future. Like I said, the goal is to play every awesome game. I'd say this is an awesome game, so the chance of us beating it on stream is quite high. Let's go ahead and switch over to Human Resource Machine. Update the stream title. Give me 1 sec here. Let's go. Hey, if you want to vote, you should have enough SP if you click the follow button.